What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy Houdini. Today I just received some great news. For one, check your boy out. That ain't me. I've been whipping since I was a young blood, you feel me? But anyway, Edgar just received my VQ35 block today. So we, in true fashion, are about to go down to Sleeper Tuning and look at the block and see all the components and everything else, and then we shall start building soon. I know Edgar is like booked, so he's basically just going to have to squeeze me in to get the car done. I appreciate everything he does for me. When he gets to it, but I do want to try and make some events in October. So October's in 2 weeks, so maybe towards the end of October, hopefully I can get some things done. But yeah, so we're gonna head over to the shop and look at the new block, because I will show you guys all the upgrades that I have done to my block. Let's go see. She is finally done the machining. Everything's here, new cams, man. All pistons, new cams. So I'm gonna interrupt this video to show you guys a website that I found to be very helpful in the VQ world. It is onpointparts.com. That's how I found my block. That's how I found my crank. That's how I found my brakes for the rear conversion and put on a 15-inch drag radial. So this website is very helpful. They got all kind of parts. It's like an online junkyard for G's and Z's, 350s and G35s. So they literally have everything that you can think of. You can go through and find what you need. You can search what you need. If you need some lock actuators, they even got quarter glasses and stuff like that. And stuff is reasonably priced. But your boy worked out something with them to where we're gonna get you guys 10% off if you guys use the discount code Houdini 10%, HUDINI 10%. They literally have anything and everything that you could think of. They even got a quarter panel. So whatever you need, make sure you check out On Point Parts first and use that discount code Houdini 10%. So we'll get back to the video.
What's done to that Supra?
What's that?
I said, what's done to this Supra?
Built motor, single board Warner S366.
Damn.
Grandis Racing T56 trans conversion, and ECU Masters EME Black.
How much you didn't dyno it yet?
No, I still got to set up the Powerhouse Racing triple fuel pump system.
How much power do you think it's gonna make?
He wants like 5 on pump and like 8 on E.
No.
He said what before I even finished?
Yeah, because I'm like 5. These things are so fly. So fly. Can I pop the hood or no?
Yeah, good.
Watch that motherfucking door. Right here. First time I ever popped a Super hood. You know, I don't even think I've ridden one of these before. Shoo! It's pretty clean. Did you do any of the turbo work on it?
No, I sat at another shop for 2 years unfinished.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Sounds familiar. Edgar said that Super might beat me on the dyno, numbers wise. Think so?
It's gonna be close. Both of y'all want the same power, so.
Well, what's he said he wants what, 8?
800. He got a smaller turbo.
He does?
Yeah.
So basically you're just gonna be maxing out the turbo.
I'll just turn this up in 2 years now.
I was gonna say, and you're gonna be limiting mine.
Oh, here we go. Man, got me putting holes in my brand new bench.
This shit ain't gonna line up at all. You can't even do that. You gonna expect to build my shit.
That's fucking money.
Damn, dog, them mosquitoes tore my ass up.
I don't know why. They don't taste good.
They love me.
Shit.
Sweet light skin nectar.
I'll probably see this in my invoice.
Drilling new, drilling dice.
Yeah, I might have to charge you for the fucking workbench.
How much is one of these? $1,200?
Shit, where is it?
Because it got Mac tools. It's more than that. You said triple that?
Oh, fuck, 32.
God.
No lube.
Why do you think all my tools say Pittsburgh?
Motherfucker, if you round adults.
Nope. Lifetime warranty is a lifetime warranty, cuz. Don't matter how many times I gotta change it out.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You see that new GTR they announced?
A failure of an announcement? It's not even a new GTR, it was just a few new colors. That midnight purple's pretty fly though. Lit sent me a picture earlier, actually, look. Of, yeah, midnight purple. 400Z. Might have to wrap mine for the culture. We are finally going to start working on the VQ engine. He tuned the Supra. I will insert the clip right here. I wanted to have the fucking record on his dyno, but I didn't even, well, we'll see. We'll see what the turbo does. So I ordered everything basically. I was kind of holding back being cheap, honestly, because only reason I'm really being kind of holding back and being cheap is because this is my second time doing everything. Actually, I can't even say that I'm being cheap now, because in the beginning I was like basically telling Edgar like, I don't give a fuck, slap it together, and he was like, nah, you don't really want to do that. I'm like, I was just trying to get it done and get it back on the road, because I haven't had the car, or I didn't have the car for 1.5 years before this, and now I don't have it again. So honestly, the whole ownership of this car, it's not worked longer than it has worked, and I hate it. So I'm about like well over what I should be into this car. This old motherfucker almost hit me. But it's whatever. So
guess what, bitch? Coronavirus!
not that I was being cheap, I just didn't want to spend the money on doing the fuel system. We were going to do the radium surge tank, but it's on back order until November. And the way my luck works, like, I wasn't going to do CSS because it was going to take so long. I wasn't going to switch the pistons up and all that stuff because it was going to take so long. But now we're like 4 or 5 months into the whole thing. Longer than that, we're 7 months into the whole thing. And I could have just done all this other stuff and I'd have a fucking probably 1,000 horsepower killer. I ordered Autosports Engineering twin pump hanger rather than a radium surge tank because the surge tank is on back order to November. So the only other twin pump hanger choice I had was CJM, and by my luck, they're revising the whole thing right now, so I can't order it. It's not even on their website. So I couldn't do that. Basically, it was either Autosports Engineering or I do a universal surge tank and make that fit, but it's just, everything is just a pain in my ass. It just all sucks. So it is what it is, but we are going to get it together and the bitch is going to make some power.
No friend today. What up? You said probably great.
It depends. If I'm trying to, yeah, well, I don't know, because if I'm trying to hear some stupid shit, then yeah, Kanye. But if
Did you hear his new album?
stupid shit, yeah, half of it's like.
I was just telling, because I was jamming out on the way here. I had Drake on when I first got in my car, and then I put on some Kanye. That's my shit. That one with Roddy Ricch. Life changed when you're famous. That's that shit. So the day has finally came.
We start blueprinting some stuff. Bull can work his magic. Got everything out here. Check over everything, blueprint it. Make sure machine shop didn't mess up.
Yeah.
So what are you about to check now? The clearances for the main bearing?
Yeah, oil clearance on the main bearings. So we gotta install the bearings, get everything torqued down, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna measure the diameter of the main on the crank, and then measure the difference, which would be the clearance between the main bearing and the actual mains. Main shouldn't make any contact with the bearing because it'll ride a film of oil.
Yeah.
So if it's making contact, then you got problems. That's how you start scoring up the bearing and ending up where you were at.
Got that Billy Girdle upgrade now.
The Tish ended up bending one of these slightly. And now I'm looking at it. I'm like, damn. I think the upgraded ones, there's like a fucking 1/4 inch hole in the middle. But, I mean, we'll find out. Keep sending it.
We're gonna break them.
Keep sending it till she blows. Then I'll just cry.
And then spend some money on another one.
Yeah, but if I do that, I'm doing Soho Motorsports. They got stainless steel rings. Yeah, because I didn't have to spend any money on pistons and rods. So I'll just get a new block. Girdle might be fine because the piston will be going up through the head. I will have to get a new head, new valves. I'm already just expecting it. I'm not saying it won't hold 7, but when my dumb ass is like,
Wham-a-bam! Pow! But when I'm like, nah, just give it a few more pounds, like 5 more, see what she does.
You're gonna be mad when it spins and then the dyno will say less.
Yeah, it'll spin. I'll be like, nah, that was it. That was the one. I don't really need a dyno number. Who cares?
I turned it up and I laid down some good ass power and I turned it up some more and it sounded really good. And you look at the number and it lost like 100 horsepower. What?
did you guys turn it back down? Or you
No, I turned it up some more.
keep sending it. So it made 789.
Yeah.
He got me beat. I ain't even gonna try it. Especially on your dyno. I'll post some dyno jet numbers.
It's the same shit.
Because you can correct yours for the paper to say dyno jet, right?
It won't say the word dyno jet.
No, I know, but the number
yeah.
will be correct.
Yeah. That's what JT's was. It was corrected.
So he made 789 corrected?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he made 789 on your dyno. I was gonna say that's like 900.
All of them nuts.
You said you're doing 20, 40, 60.
Yep.
So that rating's for the ARP main studs.
Yeah, don't go tighten in your stock ones to this.
Yeah. I'm gonna say if you got some stock bullshit, don't get twisted no longer. But there's also a sequence, it's like a star pattern type thing.
Yeah, crisscross.
Crisscross.
Crisscross applesauce.
Did actual studs have a torque spec too?
No. Yeah, hand tight. That's all it is, finger tight. You don't go torquing the stud in the block. Now I've measured, I've done some testing where I've measured like what my hand tightness is and used the torque wrench very lightly to put them in the block evenly to a specification, but it doesn't make a difference. That's just like some extra anal stuff.
You said anal.
You finna snap these.
Snap them. I'm gonna snap them L19s. Them bitches been handled too many times. People probably handle them without gloves. Hello, sleeper tuning. Ed. So this is all in the full service manual. As I've said before, with my when I did it the first time. Well, I didn't do the short block. I had the machine shop do that. Your boy was intimidated by the piston gaps and all that shit. I don't want to do all that.
I don't blame you. It really would have blown up.
Yeah, crazy blow by. What's the opposite of blow by?
What do you mean the opposite of blow by?
Like where your pistons are sealed and it's like,
What?
like doesn't let anything pass. The rings?
That would just be a proper sealing ring. I'm confused. You talking about like? are you talking about the effects of okay?
Nah, because
like if you put the gap too big versus too small.
too small. If the gap's
Too small. All right. If the ring gap is too small, then what happens is when the rings expand due to heat, they end up smacking into each other and butting the tips.
Yeah.
So then what happens is you'll end up losing the ring seal because when they butt the tips, it'll deform
Offset.
the ring, and then the ring won't properly seal on the wall because it won't even be touching it. So if you look at an engine that the ring gap was too small, if you install the rings into the bore, like you're gonna measure the ring gap, and you shine a flashlight on the back end, you'll see in some spots where the ring's not even actually touching the board.
Yeah. And then if it's too big, you got blow by.
Yeah,
Basically
but
losing.
you'd have to have a big ass gap.
Put my fucking elbow in the grease.
In the ARP loop?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if it's fucked up.
Probably is.
Yeah, it's a little looser than I wanted.
A little looser than you want. Are these the oversized ones?
They're the extra clearance ones.
So he's gonna change the bearings on here to get it to where he wants it. But I ain't gonna record too much of it because it's gonna be boring for you guys in the video. So yeah, basically checking the clearance between the crank and the bearings. And then once you get it to where you want, then we'll go to the next step. These gonna be the reason my shit blow. So you basically do the same thing with the rods. After you measure all the, then you got them in spec.
Ooh, smell that. That smells like a burnt VHS tape.
Burnt nigga, I am 23. I know what a fucking VHS tape smell like.
Some small love taps
She loose.
with a brass hammer. Moving forward. Shit, I want to go riding. I ain't go riding in a minute.
Have you ever ridden one?
Yeah.
You found a 4-wheeler big enough to carry your fat ass around? Your faces are the geek.
All right, so we're getting ready to torque these rod bolts down. So there's two methods to torquing down rod bolts. You got the torque, the actual torque method, or the stretch method. Here we use the stretch method because it's a more accurate reading and we can maximize the clamping force out of the bolt. So on these ARP 2003/8 rod bolt fasteners, we can stretch them to about 5.5 thousandths to almost 6 thousandths stretch. These things tight. And there were just about between 5.5 and 6. And same thing on the other side.
Then you just do the same thing on the rods. 1 down, 5 to go.
Pretty much.
wish I caught your face.
She's still loose.
Don't want that. Tighten her up.
So they don't need much taken off. Not a whole lot.
Do the rings come machined consistently?
They're usually pretty close within each other.
Still gotta check them all.
Yeah, you gotta check them all and then cut them all. Because the rings are a foul fit. So just a little bit.
Taper the edges for easy slide.
No, deeper. Or,
No, I just fucking
yeah. Let me taper that edge.
taper it. Easy entry. You guys get the idea. I'm gonna try to cut down on the slow shit, but just gapping rings. Damn, I got some shit on my jaw.
Right now I'm just inspecting the pin bores and everything. And then I'm gonna finish clearancing out the rest of the rods. And should be ready for assembly.
Oh, I'm so close, I can almost taste it.
We got the specs where he wanted them. Now you can slam that crank in there.
Yeah, it only took 5 hours.
Everything's better with lube.
Yeah. Say that again.
Right in time for boost weather.
Slipped it in the wrong hole.
Wrong hole.
Sorry, baby. I didn't mean to do you like that.
All right, I'm gonna hit you guys with some B-roll. Same thing on the caps. Rip all hole in it. The crank is in there.
Spinning like fucking
In there like
butter.
somewhere. That's because all that lube you got on there.
Nah, that's just my special touch. This shit going, we're gonna spin this bitch 10,000. 10K RPM, I don't give a fuck.
I know you don't give a fuck. I mean, yours, bitch.
Alright, let me set the dial indicator so I can check the crankshaft end play.
Check out what?
The crankshaft end play?
Like front to back?
Yeah, we're in and out.
Good.
This crank is slippery. It's the shaft is slippery.
Snapping them there rings on there.
No, you don't. You don't want to snap these.
Is there a way to tell which ring does what? Top, bottom?
Yep. So this silver ring that's made out of stainless is top, and the second ring that's more of like a dark carbide looking color is second, and they're also directional as far as which way is top and bottom.
Is it just the markings face up?
No. So on the second ring it's hard to tell, but it's not cut square on the edge. And that edge goes downward, and on the top ring the marking points up. And it just so happens that for both rings that would mean the markings point up.
Okay. Well, that's just a coincidence. It's not always.
Yeah, it may not always be the same thing.
You might have to bring some of that home with me, that ultra slick.
I know. What are them videos of that dude that he's always like, let me get some of that.
Ay.
Sir, get me that bird. But sir, it's a rescue animal. Get me that bird.
He's gonna play with it for a second.
Get it all nice and good. That's my favorite thing to say, nice and good. I think I might make a shirt. It says nice and good.
Two things you're not.
Yep.
Just gotta make sure you stick it all the way in.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Way to like, you know which way the pistons or rods go?
No, they're not. Well, the pistons are directional in the bore. That stamp is supposed to face the front of the block. As far as the rods on the pistons, no, but I always direction them, make them all the same, just because, you know.
It's good practice.
And the fun part.
Stay back and cover my eyes. Them don't be shooting across the fucking room like a rocket. I know, like the pins that we use for work, the snap ring Jones. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Them bitches, pew, fucking break a window. Well, we might get some fucking pistons in the block.
Hell's yeah, brother.
Snapping. Got that in there. So like I was saying, I'm running a block guard. Billet girdle this time around. HKS head gasket. That goes back to what I was saying in the car when I was ordering stuff and shit was back ordered, and I just got what I could get right there because I didn't realize it was gonna take fucking 7 months with everything being back ordered and everything else. So unfortunate, but it is what it is. Dynasty, I wanted to get one of their head gaskets and it was back ordered, and they said the next best thing is the HKS. So that's what I went with. He said they're similar, but Dynasty does something different. But I mean, who knows the real difference? Look at that old school oiler.
I don't know if they just put
The John from Curse of Cowardly Dog. Didn't they have one in there? You probably don't even know what it is.
Yeah, I know that. At least watch that.
They had that fucking,
You stupid dog.
yeah, one of them old oilers. Pretty sure that was it. SpongeBob had one. Every cartoon had one of them.
Two-finger method always works. Make sure these walls is linked up.
Yeah. Before you start slamming rods in them. You excited to be building something again?
Not for you.
My Honda boy now got a 4-banger. Got 2 more to go. Pull the girdle off again so we can stretch the bolts. Because ain't no way that the gauge is fitting in here. It does fit, so. My battery back though. Alright, you guys get the idea. I gotta switch batteries. pour oil on cylinders, just let it sit in.
Yeah, and back of the piston, that way all the wrist pin and everything is got plenty of oil.
Shaped up.
So I let it sit like that again.
Huh?
I let it sit like that again.
Really, this is the short block assembled, right?
Yep.
This is.
Yep.
So I'm gonna just make this one video. You said tomorrow about the heads on?
Yep.
Long block. Should be in by Friday. It's like, nah. Alright, since I'm uploading this video soon, I'm debating, I'll post pictures up. I'm debating on getting beadlocks or non-beadlocks. So I think the beadlocks will look fresh. But they're twice the price. So I don't know what I should do. But they are pretty fly. I don't know what I want to do, but I'll post pictures and then you guys let me know. Probably next time I'll talk to the camera is at the crib. So I am editing this right now and I realized that I never finished and shot a video. This video is around 30 minutes long. I had to cut it down from like 45 minutes, so I cut out a lot of stuff. I did a poll and I asked what you guys would rather see, if you would rather see one long video or 2 short videos. So 100% of the votes was long video, so that's what we are doing today. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Shout out Edgar. Follow them on Instagram at sleeper.tuning. And you guys will be able to see the whole thing and all the other projects. And you guys can contact them if you need any help. If you guys are near the DMV area, contact them and you guys can get set up. They don't do remote tunes. They only do dyno, like in-person type of stuff, or link ECU. I mean, it's all on our website and all on their Instagram, which I will have both linked below. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Share this video with your grandma, with your pop-up, with your baby daddy, with your baby mama's baby daddy. Share with everybody. I got another video coming ASAP. It'll probably be out next week because I'm going to upload this one today. I will upload the next video next week, and then a video the following week, and a video the following week, because I'm going to record everything, and then I'm going to try to get on a schedule, and I will be posting videos all the time. So until then, I will see you guys in the next one.
Oh, fuck.